what is the expected yield that realistically investors might for me, for example, was not the yield who brought me here, but then you think also about and also I like to live here, so I'm thinking also if I can own for my own use, let's say. But if I'm looking also at the yield, what is the realistic expectations for these two projects for investors?
You're looking at around about 10%, but we can demonstrate easily on both schemes that you'll get around 10% return on investment.
On a long-term rental or short-term? With a percentage to them and a management percentage for you, right?
Yeah.
And they can get around 10%.
The other thing that we should mention is that by being boutique-y, as in smaller, 85, as opposed to being part of the concrete jungle that everyone else seems to want to build, not only does it give you sort of a more personalised environment to live in, but when you want to sell it eventually, right, there'll only be a short few people that on the market at the same time.
Yeah.
Whereas in the concrete jungles, then there's hundreds that could be on the market, well, not hundreds, but there could be multiple people on the market at the same time, which obviously would not give your particular condo the best advantage.
So this is something that you cannot ignore when you invest in real estate, the potential for appreciation in price. But what do you think in general about Phuket as an opportunity to invest in real estate in Southeast Asia? But why I'm asking, Romanians, for example, but I think also the people in other countries in Europe, first they invest in their own country. Many UK citizens bought in Spain, in Costa del Sol, in Costa Blanca. Myself also, I invested in Spain. I have an apartment there. In Romania, maybe sometimes they are looking to Greece, and after 2020, because of big marketing, they started to invest in Dubai. Personally, I have reserve about Dubai. If I'm looking from the plane, I don't see the fundamentals in Dubai. But however, it seems like tens of millions of euro were invested by Romanians in Dubai. Well, nobody is promoting Southeast Asia. So because I was kind of in love with Southeast Asia, and I invested myself, I was thinking, okay, let's help also other citizens in Romania or other countries of Europe to buy here and to direct them, because there are so many projects that you cannot analyze properly if you are a normal tourist or just investor who cannot allocate the time and the resource to study the market well.